afternoon, good evening, family. Happy Wednesday. For those of you on the East Coast, it's hump day. So, welcome in, beloved. Come in, take a seat, join the chat, say hello. Come on in, let us know where you're watching from. Welcome in to Mistress of the Gates Tarot. I am your goddess, Alicia. Welcome back, family. Welcome back. Thank you for your patience as I took 2 days off just to. Hello, beloved Alexis. Hello, Queen. Thank you, beloved. Welcome in. Yeah, I took 2 days off, y'all. I was tired, boss. I was tired. I'm feeling better, stronger, ready for the next phase. Happy October. Happy October. Today is the first day of a new month. Happy birthday to my Libras. Happy birthday to my Scorpios. You're up and coming. So I hope you're enjoying the end of this summer season as it fades away slowly and we enter fall. Get ready for autumn, the new colors, the new look of this planet. It brings joy, harmony. The holidays are coming up, whether you celebrate it with your family or not. There is an energy in the universe during this holiday season, during winter season. And we know it's cuffing season. Oh yeah, those people who are looking for a place to lay their head, get in someone else's bed, someone that needs some warm comfort, that ran the streets all summer long, someone you didn't see, that didn't reach out, that may all of a sudden call you up, hit you up. What are you doing for holidays? Come on over. Can I come to your place? It's the season for us collective to be very mindful of the energies we place ourselves around, we place our children around. I wish you could see the entire flock of birds that just flew over my window. And there were blackbirds chirping, messengers, bringing their information as it was heading towards me and not going out. It's bringing in some kind of information, some kind of clarity. Like I said, cuffing season. They on their way back. They're on the way in. Also, as I was pulling my cards this morning, trying to figure out this message for today, 2 messages fell out. It's your father, it was your father. And the other message was, now it's time to plant your own seeds. There's been an inheritance that was left for you and your siblings, you and your children, the next generation. There was an inheritance, land, property, assets. May not be necessarily money, but it definitely was worth a value of a high price. You and your siblings were next to inherit this land. This land, especially if you're a millennial or Gen X, you were born in the 70s, 80s. 70s to 80s. I'm going to keep it there. Huh? Yeah, 60s a little, well, could be 90s, could be. But this is land that the family name was attached to. Now, you may have been raised in a family where you may have spent family reunions or time with that family, at those grandparents, those great-grandparents. As you were growing up, you saw, your eyes were aware of the family name, the family inheritance, and you knew somehow it was attached to you, then they passed away. Nothing was spoken. Nothing was decided. No information was given out. You didn't receive clarity about what would happen now to your portion. Maybe your parents were still alive. They lived off of that inheritance, of course, left to them by their parents or their great-grandparents, but you were next in line. And your parents may have already passed away. They may be very elderly. They may be near that Passover stage. Still, no one's communicating. No one's talking about it. You haven't seen no paperwork. You don't know what's going on. Being raised as a child that is supposed to be seen and not heard. Everything that happens in this family stays in this family. Stay in the child's place. You were programmed to not ask questions, to not seek answers. But now you are grown, matured, maybe have a family of your own. You've been living all your life so far, making it work, putting it together, but knowing that there's something more that should be included in your future, that inheritance, that which was left. You may have grown up and saw your grandparents. They may have given you trinkets, gifts over time, sent you things here and there. You know, we had those grandparents. Well, if you're of a Native American descent, especially, could be other inheritances. Our great-grandparents had different kind of money, coins, bills, jewelry, metals, things buried in the ground in the backyard, kept under the mattress. Everything was in their bank. They didn't use banks. But instead, what was left for you, your name in the will, your name on that family tree, your birthright. You may have had some very karmic parents that lived off of your inheritance until it was dry. Now you were sitting around, they're elderly, they are near passed away or had passed away and wondering what happened. I know Grandpa told me, I know Grandma told me, I know I was there every year on the land, on the property. I know Grandpa used to put coins in my hand, gave me jewelry, left me trinkets, things they used to craft, make, use, heirlooms. And you were sitting around with little or nothing to show for that. Now, you may not be able to ask your parents what happened. Of course, they know what happened to it. They use it to build, to live off. And they'll give you the excuse. Oh, well, I used that to raise you, take care of you. You should be grateful. As if it was your choice, they had your permission. As if them being your parents was enough for them to follow that commitment. It was not their choice, their decision to utilize what was left to you for themselves to raise you on. But that's the excuse that they have passed away with or live with currently to erase the guilt or the shame. So today, buckle up. Now this is trigger warning for some of you who are still trapped in that mentality that as an adult you have no say. You know, that misogynistic Bible teaching that they teach you raising up in the church or in that family system of organized religion, that you don't have the right to rise above the elders to ask questions. And if you're still believing in that, honor thy mother and thy father, who have disrespected, left you lack without, use you as more than just something to love, build, something to mold, something to inspire. They use you as a pocketbook, a way for them to live above the Joneses. Then if you still are triggered by that energy, you might want to click off. My mother, my father are divine, holy creators of this planet. Send me back to the earth as an angel, born of the vessel of the womb of my mom, yes, but they were vessels. They were chosen to house an earth angel, to protect an earth angel, to see that that path, that destiny was fulfilled. So if you're one to think that that walking human flesh is your end all be all and you're offended, click off. That might not be for you. That takes a lot of shadow work. That takes a lot of growth. It takes a lot of Christ consciousness and knowledge. And God didn't put you in a home with those parents, that family, just to be a picture on the wall, picture in the family album, something to take care of them as they age and grow older, for they haven't set up the systems in play, because not considering you would once grow up and have to go your own way, so they're holding that over your head. Give time the time to work it out. Your ancestors want you to know, your grandma, your grandpa, the greats, whoever it was that left you this inheritance that you have not received, that your name was in the will on the family tree, that you may or may not even know about. A house that was stolen, that was lived in, money that is no longer around because it was depleted, a secret account in your name, a trust fund, a will. Give time to work it out, because it's being worked out. Whoever that ancestor is that adores you, loved you, admires you, understood how hard it would be for you to navigate through this world on your own, that left you a source, a cord, a root, a branch to be able to build from. Want you to know, I'm working it out, baby boy. I'm working it out, baby girl. This may even been your own parents. If you have some siblings who have misused some funds because they were older or more able to get to the money, or was seen as that favorite child, the one that was able to tap in, get access to those accounts while your parents were living, holding your inheritance hostage. You have someone in the heavens, in the heaven, the dimensional heavens, working it out, returning it, collecting it, giving it back. They want answers for it. Watching you struggle and suffer and carry burdens and weight unnecessarily, because this is not what they wanted for you. This is the life they lived. This is why they worked hard, slaved hard to make sure you would have a good start. Timing is a factor. Divine timing. If you believe that it's too late, or it's all gone, or there's no hope that you will ever get it back, oh, compremo frere. I'm here to let you know. Your ancestors are getting it back. They're getting it back. They're returning it to you. They want patience. They want your belief. They want your continual connection with them. Stay connected in prayer and meditation and ancestral offerings and giving and loving and caring and forgiving. Forgive those who have wronged you unnecessarily, for they were in desperation, for they had no other plan, for they were karmic, for they were whatever their reason was. Forgiveness is for you. If you let go of the bitterness and the attachment to what they've done, you manifest a lot quicker. You manifest. What's that? What's that? Hello? A time for healing. Angel number 333. 333 is about completion. Mind, body, and soul. It's a spiritual elevation, a transformation. Being other than who they are, other than what you see, and being the one that rises above it. Or they may have done this intentionally to make you struggle. Maybe that rebellious child or that lone wolf or that black sheep. Maybe you walked away for your own health, your own mental welfare, your own good. They have some kind of retaliation, some kind of bitterness. So you becoming your best and higher self. And so intentionally they block. You got some siblings in here, some sibling rivalry. I see some cousins. Maybe a few aunties and uncles that know about this. This may have been orchestrated by a whole community to keep you outside, to keep it hidden, a secret. No longer shall it be a secret, my love. This is coming to the forefront. Definitely someone in this house today, a few someones can expect, I don't celebrate Christmas, but I'm going to use it. It's going to be like a Christmas gift that you didn't even wish for. You didn't even see coming. More than what you believe you deserve, a major blessing. Before the end of 2025, something is going to be revealed. Something is going to be released. Some decision overturned, some decision finalized. You're getting it back. You're getting your just reparations, your portion. Yeah. Resistance. Somebody don't want you to find out. Dog. I shoveled these debts, these cars, freely before I got on live. Now that I'm giving this message, now the cars are stuck together. Oh, this is definitely being hidden. It's definitely being hidden from you. There are definitely those that don't want you to know, don't want you to receive this generational wealth. Okay. All right. I see what's up. I see we're going to have to just cut Zex today. Because there is an energy that may know, you know a little bit about this. If you got someone that knows that you may know a little bit about what's going on, we got don't drag your feet. Don't drag your feet. Yeah. Walk it out, or walk it out, or walk it out. Walk it out, talk it out. Yeah, you may have been holding this feeling in, this desire to ask about it, to reach out about it, to find out some information about it. You may not know where to start. You may be all worn out, giving up, just rebuilding and doing your own thing. Spirit says, while you're in the waiting, while you're in the waiting, while you're in stillness, while this is being manifested for you in your favor, don't drag your feet. Don't think this is the only way you can get out, the only way you'll make it out, the only thing you have left to count on. Make sure you're planting your own seeds in the grass. Make sure you're watering your own garden. Make sure that you are building and putting out your own cups. Because so much is given, much is expected. When this comes in, it's going to change your life. The life for your children, the future you see. But God says, let this be a plus. Let this be an extra blessing. Don't let this be your one and only end all be all. People will fail you time after time again. People will fail you. People will steal, lie, cheat, demise, just sneak around. People, when it comes to money and power, or you can trust one thing, that the world is full of greed, full of opportunists, full of vampires. That you can rely on, whether they're blood or relatives or not. And normally your blood will cut you first and watch you bleed, and not even offer you a Band-Aid before a stranger will come along and watch you bleed it and offer you dial 911, offer you assistance. The family that stole, that used, that abused, that robbed, that hit, that lied, that cheated, they'll be the first to cut you, watch you bleed, and run in the opposite direction, hoping that when they return, they have defeated you permanently. Because they want to keep the secret, the lie. They want to keep the resources, the inheritance. What this says, withdraw, but do not repress. Yeah, pull back your energy and the attachment to the outcome, which means you don't sit around every day waiting, talking about crying over it, and withdraw your energy from the outcome. Place it in somewhere positive, somewhere elevating, somewhere high vibrational, because this has been handled. But don't repress. Speak your truth. Tell your truth. Expose your truth. Walk in your truth. Don't give them any room to believe they can live a good life. For the deeds they've done must be paid in full. Someone may be out there. Someone may be thinking, mending old fences. Now, you may have an elder parent, or whoever this is, a sibling, or whoever this is that's aware of your inheritance that you have not received, that has been using it, siphoning it. Somebody may come around all of a sudden during the holidays offering to mend some fences, and you may be like, why now? Why invite me now? Why look for me now? Why include me now? It's because not only is this inheritance coming your way, but exactly who, when, and what was done to keep you from it is being revealed as well. They want to get a running start to say, oh, either it wasn't me or I was forced. I didn't know, I was trapped. They want to come in with some kind of gaslighting to be by your side when you finally do receive it. So when they say, can I get a loan? Can I borrow some? Can you share? Can we build together? Can we purchase together? You will never know that they were the reason it took you so long in the first place. They want to get back in, plan again, strategize again. How they can defeat you all over again. It was never their intention for you to receive this. You see, God's got something better for you. If you've been fighting, oh my God, this is the card that I couldn't find. It came out in the pre-shuffle and I put it back in and I was like, okay. For many of you, if not for most of you, this was your father, whose parents left you an inheritance through them. For some of you, This is your father that has knowledge of a will, has knowledge of where your assets are, have knowledge of who. This says your father. If your mother has passed and your father is still here, your mother's family or your mother's side may have left this, and your father living off it, although your mother left it for you. For some of you, this was something you inherited through your father's bloodline, your father living off of it with their new wife, whoever, or they used it to raise you without your permission. It was set in a trust fund. You were supposed to get it when you were an adult, but yet and still, they had power of attorney over you. So they tapped in, depleted it. For some of you, you see your destiny unfolding. For some of you, your father held this back because your father knew that you had a spiritual contract. Your father knew you were here destined, that you were anointed, that you were chosen, that you were different. They may have been intimidated by it. That you may have been that child who was physically disciplined, verbally abused, kept under control. This father could be a narcissist, could have raised you with a strong arm and a heavy belt. With this spiritual contract, your father could have been religious of sorts, although in the house there were Goliaths, and you were just simply biding your time to get out. Okay. This may have caused you to spill over some of this lack of trust in your children. If you have children, you may have been their mom or dad that protect your children with a sword, constantly watching over them, constantly trying to teach them to plant their seeds, lift them up, show them what a real parent is, because you didn't receive it, but you knew you had to be it. You be that chain breaker, that curse breaker, the one who watched, listened, learned not to speak, to take notes. You may be that one who they don't invite. And when they do invite, you're the topic of conversation, the butt, the joke. They speak about your rooms you're not invited into, constantly. Entering your dreams. Lately, may have seen a lot of family in your dreams. I'm also getting something with the next. This could be your children's father or mother. Now, if this father is the father of your children, and they owe your child an inheritance, a lack of accountability while they were growing up. This is if you had a child's father that didn't pay no child support, or maybe lived with you, didn't hold a job, didn't help, wasn't a helpmate, was always a burden, always eating off your plate, your table. You try to help, you try to show them what family love is, at no avail. They walked away and got with another family to live off somebody else's plate, or to be somewhere where they have to be responsible, be accountable, and they owe your child a debt. This could also be that. Because what do you see, my love? Toxic connections with 1717 on the ticker. Toxic connections. Toxic family. Toxic ex. toxic relatives. You may have grown up knowing that or believing that. Is this really a family? Maybe you saw other families. Maybe you are now grown and understand that it wasn't a true family. Now that you have your own, or raising yourself, or becoming a parent, and realizing that you had to change your ways. You had to work through your shadow. You had to erase the programming, the years of abuse and mishandling, to be the parent you really wanted to be, that you want your children to see. Do not mistake a reunion for reconciliation. They're coming back. Want to talk, want to chat. Because somebody needs a change of environment. Somebody needs a change of environment. You, them, yeah, but somebody's coming around, communicating, reaching out. Let's talk, let's chat, let's get together, let's work it out, let's settle. Don't let this person gaslight you when they really want to get back in to get under you, to finish hiding this from you, to continue the secret of the lie by being close to you, so you stop asking, stop looking, stop wondering, stop waiting. Meeting up with someone to gather your information, meeting up with someone to get closure, meeting up with someone to get it to get what you need for you, for your children. It's not a reconciliation. It's not your ancestors or your spirit team bring y'all back together. It's your soulmate. It ain't that, boo-boo. That would be a test of whether or not you learned the lesson with this person. We like to believe that when things happen, it's just destiny. But we forget we got free will, and that controls fate. So don't believe that everything that may look on the outside like it's destiny to be something that's being incorporated by your free will. Maybe there are feelings that you haven't worked through. Maybe some confusion, you're still not sure, and this person knows how to control your emotions. So don't believe they're coming back in, they're being walked in by spirit. That's not the case. Use your discernment. Listen before you speak. Listen to discern and not to respond. Read between the lines. Try to figure out why after many years, now they're coming in. If you're worried about your children are safe. If you're worried about your children with the next, a toxic family, there's an ancestor that wants you to know, I'm watching over your babies. They get night and day, to and from, in all ways. Your babies are safe, your children are safe from wherever it is that think they're going to get half custody, full custody, visitate, whatever it is. If this is a toxic karmic, trust me, you got an ancestor that says they ain't gonna let that happen as long as you stand in the righteous energy and you're not part of that karmic connection, and you're not just trying to do it as a retaliation, holding the children hostage. As long as you're not that parent, your spirit team is going to do what's best for you and your children. Because, beloved, the time has come to say goodbye. If you're confused about a connection that's toxic, the time has come to say goodbye. Prepare for winter stillness. Prepare to be without these people, without that person, without that family, without those friends, without that karma, that toxicity. Be prepared for some peace. Stillness is about letting go and letting God. Be still and know that I am God and I got you, beloved. But in that stillness means you release the need to fight, to wage a war, to retaliate, to get back, to get out of that energy, to stay in your peaceful bubble, your peaceful sanctuary, and know that everything on the outside is handled as above, so below. That's an absolution. That's a law of karma that no one can overcome. Be reassured that as it is spoken as above, it is commanded below. Because you'll never be able to keep what God removes. If God has removed it from your life, stop asking why. Stop trying to figure out if they're coming back, if they love you, if they care, if God removed it. Be grateful for dodging bullets. Be grateful for peace, for separation, for divine intervention, for deliverance is near. Everything is being exposed. Everything will be revealed. Things are being released, settled, rectified, repaired, balanced. Something that was unjustly done is being made just. Because the law of karma misses none. Judgment misses none. We always, well, not always, but most of the time, in our human feelings and emotions, when things don't immediately go right, when it looks like the enemy is winning, when it looks like we've been defeated, when it looks like we know we're in the righteous, but the unrighteous are prospering, be still and know that I'm God. Divine timing is at play. I want the enemy to believe they won, to see how far they will go, how much they will take, so I can see how large, so I can see how to increase your reparations, so I can double it, triple it, tenfold it, based on how much they've done, how much they've taken. Will unmask your winnings. Oh, he'll let them run the streets. He'll let them gloat. He'll let them laugh. He'll let them lie and spread. He'll let them do all that, because when that tower hits, when wrecking ball comes swinging through their lives, God needs to make sure that they don't come back from it. They don't get up from it. They learn the lesson, not to do it again, not to come at you again, not to steal, not to lie, not to cheat, not to, the pain, the lesson, the trauma, the karma has to be so profound that when they rise, if they rise, it can never be done again. They will never replicate the karmic energy again. So, who going to jail? Who going to jail, my love? Because I cut the debt. Who going to jail? Is you waiting? Have you been waiting for far too long? Have you been waiting for far too long? Confused about what's taking so long? What's being decided? Where's my decision? Where's my reparations? Where's my blessing? What has been a year, 3 years, 5 years, 8 years for some? There they are, standing, maybe moved on to a karmic family. This could be a father with that new wife and maybe the child they've had. This could be a child's father with the karmic and secret child they've had. living in your clothes, in your home, off your money, taking care of other children. It could be the karmic child, not necessarily your baby father's child. And reverse the roles. Karma has no gender. Put masculine where it belongs, feminine energy where it belongs. We got somebody going to jail for stealing, robbing, lying, deceiving. You sitting patiently waiting, expecting word, notification, and outcome. Tap that like button in or out, y'all, for your girl. Support the channel. Tap me in, tap me out. Give me some love. I'm going to get in the chat and see who's in the room. I see some of y'all. Yeah, you know what? Somebody that strategizes and plans to keep you in poverty, to keep you in lack, to keep your child in poverty, to not own up to their responsibilities, their commitment. Look like the tables is turning. Look like the tables are turning. Now they want to come in, beloved. Now they want to make a trip. Now they want to come in, communicate, travel to you. This definitely is about a courtship. Now this is either you and your ex, or this was your parents, and with journey, one of your parents has passed on, if not both. But somebody holding information about this inheritance. You could be this child in lack from this courtship, or you have a child and you in lack, even though you win this courtship. Journey could be a passing into next life, next round, or actually somebody on their way, making plans. Or the journey is them on their way to poverty, traveling towards poverty and prison. And you heavy on their minds. Whether you're masculine or feminine, put it where it belongs. You are heavy on their mind. Someone's thinking heavy about you. Remember, the gate is open, beloveds. If at any time you want a personal reading, to get on today's list, the gate is open. This is the masculine. This is the masculine. A father figure. The masculine keeps coming out. So I'm assuming this is a masculine energy. Get on today's list. Cashapp, PayPal, Super Chat, 1818 to get a reading for high honor. High honor. What is this high honor? This masculine may have been in the military. If this is your grandfather that left this inheritance, your grandfather may have served in the military, but you are the one. Look. It could be your mom, but very unlikely, as this goes back in time when women weren't allowed in the military. So this masculine could have been in the military. This father or grandfather that left this inheritance. Or if this is your mom's side left it, her father may have been in the military. Distant horizon. This is very near future. This is before the end of this year. This high honor is you. Something you're being seen in high honor. The person whose name, the recipient, the owner, the inheritor, But this is something happening soon. Just on the horizon, which means it's not at your doorstep yet. But if you look out in the far distance, you can actually see it sailing coming your way, bringing your inheritance or your settlement, your reparations. And a whole community, this could be a family, a friend group. There's a whole or their family. There's a whole community that know exactly about this. You know what I'm seeing? Where's that card? You know what I just see? Here they are, living off your inheritance, your settlement, your reparations. You see the difference? And you see the difference in how they look, how they're living, from rich to poor, from rich to poor. Yeah, distant horizon. Someone's going to get up off of what's yours. Someone's going to be made to get off of what is yours. And this community is talking because they're about to go into poverty while you receive great fortune. While you receive great fortune, they're going, yeah, and they're concerned. There's concern here. Hello, see the child? Either you're the adult child of this inheritance, or this is your child, waiting for what's due them. Child support, alimony, an inheritance, land, property, a will. We got a false person here. Now, this false person can either be the karmic with your child's father, living in your house off your money, using it for their kids. This can be the woman now with your father, as your mother could be passed away. Either way, the Jezebel spirit. But I see a coffin here. So there is an ending coming in. There is a serious ending coming in on the bottom of the deck. And when the fat lady has sung and the curtain closes, you're going to be gifted. Last one standing, you're going to be gifted. Let me see if I can say hello to some y'all. What's the notification on my phone that just popped up? Weathering the storm. Weathering the storm. Spirit says, hold on, hold. Change is coming, hold. I'm hearing that gospel song, y'all. All right, beloveds. Jeanette, hello, Queen. Hello, Jeanette. Haitian King, what's up, King? Nancy, hello, Nancy. Alexis was in the room, top door number 1. Is that Willow? Hello, Willow. Is that, oh my God, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is that, Jari Tubin? Hello, I hope I pronounced your name right. Hello, beloved. Gina. Hey, Gina. Yeah, I know that's right, Gina. Mo, what's up, sis? Big Mo, big sis in the house. Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you for your love and kindness. Aisha, what's up, Winnie Boo Boo? My skin on was glowing. You know what? Let me say hello first. Ryder 305. What's up, Ryder? Okay. I think that's everybody. If you want a reading, Cashapp 1818 for personal reading. If You want confirmation of your inheritance? A simple yes or no. It's a one card pull, $5.55. I was gonna say something on my skin. Thank you, beloved. I'm gonna just leave that there for now. Okay. The best thing a woman can do is to not overuse. To not overuse. And I'm gonna say, if you're constantly using products with fragrance because they smell good, your natural pheromones are more intoxicating than any fake fragrance they could ever make, Divine Femme. A healthy womb, a healthy body, a healthy spiritual maintenance lessens the need to invest in all those products. The skin is naturally glowing, naturally moisturized, naturally, I don't know how to say it. I don't wear any makeup. It was never a thing for me. I will put on lashes. I will put on some lip stain. That's as far as I'm going. It's never thrilled me to make up my face, to paint my face. I've never seen the need for it, really. Your skin is your best friend. What you put in will show on the outside. So if you eat a lot of sugary things, if you eat a lot of animal fat, if you eat a lot of, that stuff comes through your pores. It causes irritants and all kinds of things. So health is not just about feeling good. It's also about looking good. Your hair, your skin, your teeth, your body, your smile, your everything. The healthier you, the happier you. Thank you, beloved. We're popping out. All right, we got the lovers here. Somebody definitely got something they want to say to you. Lovers card is Gemini energy, not for the zodiac sign, but for the energy of it. I know tarot gives you zodiac signs. People love to say, oh, well, the zodiac is this, that, that. When tarot was invented, the zodiac signs represent the planetary energy of that reading, of that energy. Capricorn showing up in the energy is about accumulation of wealth, financial stability, boss energy, growth, accountability, opportunity. It doesn't, when the Capricorn come out, it don't mean it's representing Capricorn, a person's Capricorn sign. That's not what Zodiac was built for. Modern days, they love to say that because it gets attention. But the Zodiac planetary energy, according to the card that comes out, is not governing a person because of their sun Capricorn. You could be a sun Capricorn and you're a South Node. So how would that would not at all represent that person? So it cannot be universal. Because universally, everybody looking and watching and investing is not in their North Node. It's not elevating, not ascending. So I just want to make that point because it deters people. People run away when they hear that zodiac sign is not called. And I'm here to let you know that is not what that means. You should not fall prey to that energy. Now, of course, if you're operating in your North Node, then you will know your birth chart. You will know how to discern when the energy comes forth. Let's see. Where's Spirit guiding me? Thank you, everybody, for your support, your patience, and continue to come back and show up when I do. Y'all know this work ain't for the weak and the meek. They're the ones that like to constantly talk about the work. That's them. The ones who ain't doing it is the ones trolling. The ones that can't do it are the ones trolling. The one that choose to stay karmic is the ones running their mouth about something they don't even engage in, have no knowledge of. They're going by what they hear, what they see. A lot of times it's for fame and numbers. Case in point, if y'all indulge me for a minute, on TikTok today, this morning, there was this masculine, and he was a brother, which automatically triggered me. He on there talking about, where are my witches at? Why are we still having world wars? Why is there still famine? Why is there still disease? Why is everything negative still going on the planet? Why y'all not working to fix it? Why are you doing protection spells? Why you doing love spells? Why? Meanwhile, he ain't doing nothing for the collective. He ain't got no platform other than to spread gossip, lies, and to defame the characteristics of those who don't believe in what he believes in, because he's still locked up in religious constraints. Well, probably intentionally, it is misogynistic. He definitely was a misogynist. All these women were in his comments laughing on, yeah, I don't know what, that's why they are. And I'm sitting there like, forget about that it's about witches, because his opinion is his, whatever. That's his platform, whatever. But ladies, the women is what got me triggered, not him. I expected him to do just what he do in this day and age, as a Mitch in his feminine energy. Obviously, some witch done, yeah. But the women that were in there laughing and patting him on the back and picking him up, you know, those dick chasers. Hello, those miserable single parent mothers that got issues with their baby fathers, however many, all those who were letting this man know, you know, I didn't see any, there were not one man in that entire comment section. It was only women. Now, he made sure to call out witches. Of course, he didn't say nothing about warlocks, because it's okay if they ain't doing nothing. It's okay if they ain't doing, if they're out there chasing women for ass and placating that they're elevated. It's okay if they doing that. But he came straight for women and disguised as coming for witches. Hello, because that was the disguise. It was really about women coming for women. You was a whole man, and you on this planet, on this earth. He grown. You sitting around waiting for some woman to fix your world, your earth, the one y'all claim man created, the one you hello, the one where you say y'all got the power. That's what pissed me off, and it just showed me how divided women will be. It showed me how divided, how easily divided women will be towards each other. I don't care what your culture is. You got a woman, you're a woman. How divided we will be for a man walking around with his dick in his hand, with a pretty face. Hello? Yeah, because that's what that was. Thank you for letting me say that. Because that, yo, like, it burned my... Of course, I commented. That's what I do. I don't care if it's 1,000 of them and just one of me. Come through. It's a battle I'll take on with ease. Many people read up comments and don't. It's a lot of those women that agree in that comment because there were too many women against them and they didn't want to tell what they really said. They just want to be part of the clique, of the fame, of the groupies. That ain't me. There you go, beloveds. There you go. Your money is on the way. Your inheritance is being released. Page of Wands is communication. Page of Wands is good news. Something that you're going to be crying tears of joy for. Happy endings. Creativity. Passion, desire. See that Five of Pentacles? Somebody that thought they would leave you abandoned, ghosted, rejected, out in the cold, in poverty, and lack and delay. Looks like a mother and a child here that thought they would walk away from this family with clean hands, a clean slate, and go make a bed elsewhere and leave. You're about to get some communication, whether it's mail, a letter, a call. Somebody's about to notify you about why you've been left out in this lack. The Father keeps showing up. The Emperor is a father figure. A father keeps showing up. And every deck, the Father's coming out. Now also, you as taking the lead to be the breadwinner, to hold the family down, hold yourself down, find your own way, take accountability for your own life, and not wait, but continue to do in the interim, continue to build and strive for independence, to break away from this family or this ex, creating your own life. Maybe you are creating a business, a project. You have some goals on the table, making some moves, making some plans. Well, you got some good news coming in about some financial support. It's going to push it along. You have closed out. This is the closing and ending to a very tough cycle in your life. And what's coming to an end? What's closing out? What's about to be over? You living in lack. You living in poverty. All the setbacks, all the blockages, all the delays intentionally done. Say bye-bye, farewell. The World card. You're walking into a brand new beginning and a fresh new start. Whoever thought they broke you, defeated you, blocked you, betrayed you, ghosted you, whatever this was, they're for a rude awakening. Your comeback is going to be the beginning to their setback. See Knight of Cups in reverse? Normally the Knight of Cups is an offer that you can't refuse. It's in reverse. This father figure may have been mad because you didn't accept this cup. You returned this cup. You refused this cup. You realized this cup was empty and nothing in it that you needed, that you wanted, that you deserved. And you may have moved on. Head held high, secure, back straight. You're walking right towards your victory. Why? Because you refuse to settle. Because you refuse to settle, you're walking into a victory. This is also something that may be public. This may be something that's public. A lot of people are going to find out. A lot of people are going to know. A lot of people may be talking now about you refusing this offer to go forward, to move on with this individual. But because you are choosing that and you have chose that, that is why you get this victory. The ancestors could not release this money. I'm gonna let you know why you've had to wait for so long. Your ancestors could not release this money, this inheritance, this blessing until you are where you belong, away and far gone from this energy, from this vampire, this succubus, this thief, this liar, this deceptive energy, this sneak, this karmic, toxic connection. They could not release your money, your inheritance, because they would have just siphoned it away. Anyway, now that you have freed yourself, you have adulted, now that you have grown, matured, now that you have taken accountability for the loss, the grief, the elevation, the transformation, now it can be let go. Now you can receive it. You are stepping into a leadership position. For some of you, part of your reparations is a new job. For some of you, part of your reward is a new job. Ace of Wands. You're getting a passionate, new beginning. Something you crave, something that will be highly beneficial, a higher pay grade, an elevated status, something you've been waiting for that you highly desire and passionate about. This could be a new business, a new project, a new job, a promotion, an offer coming through, an offer you may not have seen, or offer you may not have even believed was possible. There's something coming in. For some of you, part of that reward is a new contract with a new person. Someone that have eyes only for you, desire only you, protect you, cheerlead for you. Let others know where they stand with you. You could have been with someone living two lives, two personalities. They're giving you someone grounded. You're a leader, you're getting a leader. You're a builder, you're getting a builder. You have goals, someone's goal-oriented. You can build together, achieve together. You can build together, achieve together, plant seeds together. Yeah, for some of you, you've been waiting for a long time. But all these haters, family, friends, haters, I know there's a rainbow on the card, but the sun is shining and I'm not trying to. Five of Swords. Anger, jealous, bitter siblings, anger, jealous, bitter family members, friends, co-workers, your family, your ex's family. There were people that didn't want you to receive, didn't want you to elevate, didn't want your status to come up. You've been waiting a long time because you've had to face a lot of resistance, a lot of fight back from others. They never wanted to see you gain, prosper, elevate above their status, above their fame, because if you have a business of your own, this could have been people fighting your business, stalking your business, reporting your business. That's a lot. But they all flipped over. Yeah. You could have been somewhere. You could be somewhere right now. Last year, 2, 3, 4, 5, since 2020. Somewhere. It may be a little lonely. At times, it's a little lonely. Your old life has passed away. You're allowing it to be done, to be emptied out. So it could be a little lonely, a little uneventful, the phone dry, friends gone, family gone, ex gone. Although you're glad to have that peace of mind, there are things you want to do, places you want to see, a life you want to live. Because look at you, beloved, looking out at the seashore line, waiting for your ships to come sailing in, waiting for that breakthrough, for that win, for that victory, while they're watching you, waiting, fighting against you, competition, people stealing your content, your inheritance. This could be a whole group, a whole family fighting for you not to find out, not to receive. This could have been the same group that's been fighting against you. And because of it, you may have been left for some time alone, saddened, depressed. Can't believe this is family. Can't believe family would do you like that. Can't believe family would do you like that. Can't believe your child's father would do you like that. Would do their children like that. Yeah, you may have a lot of lonely days, lonely nights for now. But God needs to empty out your entire world. For there was really nothing left there of value at all. Now you're in a place to walk into a new world, a new passionate beginning. I see a new job. I see new opportunity. I see new creativity, advancement, elevation. I see you coming out of lack, out of poverty. Because victory is on this board. Planting new seeds on this board, watching them grow, waiting for them to. You could have been waiting for your business to take off, to grow, feeling the resistance, knowing the jealousy, the competition was all around it. That's about to be lifted, my love. So you can finally see how great your work is about to speak for you. Yeah, they wanted to hold you, bind you, tie you. See how her eyes are covered? This was hidden, purposely blocked, kept from you. But it can't be any longer. It cannot be any longer with the Sun card. Sun is bringing revelations, deliverance, sight, vision, a light shined in the dark. All is bringing exposure, healing energy, healing to your heart, to your mind, to your body. You've gone through a lot. You've gone through a lot. You may have felt it in your flesh, your heart, your soul, your mind, and it's been heavy to carry alone. But the sun is rising to bring some healing, some harmony, some joy, some peace, some happiness back into your life. Y'all tap the likes. Y'all tap the like. Give your girl some. If you're new, subscribe. Hit the bell. Join the family. It's a whole vibe here, love. Come back again. Because here comes your brand new fresh start. Taking a leap of faith, taking a risk to relocate, to move, to get away, to separate, to divorce, to end, to patiently wait. Comes a brand new beginning, a brand new fresh start. And whatever this King of Cups is, whether it's your father, your child's father, somebody going to jail, this is the final ending It's what they wished for you. But you gravitating to a level of emotional growth and stability and sending all that energy back. Okay. Trigger warning for some. This father figure could be passing away. This could be a painful, permanent ending to this masculine. This could be an actual passing away. An actual passing away. I'm going to show it like I saw. Yeah. This King of Wands that you had a family with, or is the father of this family, is coming out in reverse. Ghosted, abandoned, rejected, left. They're not family no more. Maybe their family is also walking away from them. Jail or the grave, or both. One after the other. And that's, she said I said what I said. That is the truth with Archangel Michael showing up to cut through the bullshit. There could be a father figure going to jail, passing away, in a mental prison as well, causing their body to slowly deteriorate. Guilty conscience, some shame, something you hold within, some secrets. They thought they would take to the grave, but they're going to get to take them early. Because it's affecting their health in very negative ways. Bringing them to early. Yeah. Because, you know what? We got the Empress here and the King of Swords. Mama signing that divorce, ending that marriage, speaking your truth, speaking your words, speaking up for yourself, telling your story, is bringing down karma and justice, speaking on your everything that's happened that was done, is calling out justice. You call judgment, and it was heard, whether it was in your tears, in your fears, in your anxiety, in your doubt, in your worry, you call judgment. But you know what, they're not. Electric, it's electric. What's up, electric? What's up, Skywalker? I like Skywalker. I like that a lot. I am a dream walker. Which pretty much will be the same. Hello, beloved. What's up, fam? Gonzalez. Hello, Gonzalez. Is that hello, Alan? Is that Anna? Alan, hello, beloved. Sarge in the house, y'all. Moderator in the house. And I said hello to everybody else. I didn't miss anybody, right? Did I say hi to Fred? Hey, Fred George. I'm not sure if I said hi to Fred, so I'm going to mention it again. Hey, love. I like your energy, Skywalker. I always make this daggone coffee for this live and sit here and let it get ice cold. And I don't particularly like iced coffee. It's just not my thing. If anybody would like a reading, the list is open. Make sure you book it at this time. Because at 2 o'clock, I'm out of here. The gate is closed at 2. So if you would like a reading today, $18.18. Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat. Saj put all the information in the chat, as well as in the pinned comment. To get your personal reading, you want Ancestral Lucky Bucks, $5.55. I'm sorry. You want a yes or no response to any question? $5.55 for a response to any question. If you want an ancestral lucky buck for Saturday's ancestral ceremony, donation of $3 or more, get you a $1,000 ancestor lucky buck for your ancestors. Your name is placed upon your buck. If you're familiar with Saturday, it's the day of ancestral offering on my channel. We owe the ancestors a dedication and celebration of life. We applaud them, honor them, and admire them for the life they lived, the legacy they left behind. This soil, this land, the resources, the protection, the guidance, the gift to receive. For faith without works is a dead thing. No action, no satisfaction. If you'd like to book a personal with me off the Zoom, off live, by Zoom, you can go to my spiritual online shop. You can book on my calendar in the description box below, or send me an email if you need some help and instruction on how to do so. I have one mentorship spot only available. I have two. One has been solidified. If you would like a mentorship, it's 12 weeks with me, Mistress. It's spiritually based. Okay? I am a certified holistic life coach in holistic wellness, mind, body, and soul, as well as a mental counselor and addiction and substance abuse counselor, and yada. Yeah, check my bio. There's a lot going on. But if you need to feed, hit me up, beloved. My bookings are by live Zoom and live Zoom only at this time. If you don't see this face during your session, it ain't me. I don't have a WhatsApp. We ain't doing no phone calls. We ain't texting. None of that. So if somebody contacts you and say it's me, and if it ain't live Zoom, beloved, it ain't I. Don't get scammed. Right now, scamming is at an all-time high in the spiritual community. It is. We got a Queen of Hearts here. Again, some feminine energy. The ring. Went to the right of a person. They got typos in their cars. The ring when the right of a person is an uttering indication. Oh, the ring when the right, and the right means upright. Because I'm like, to the right. When in the upright, receiving this card is an indication of rich and happy marriage. It was coming in. Wealth and new partnership. Wealth and new partnership. Someone has matured emotionally, going through your healing. And remember, healing is a process that goes on and continues in the journey. It's not a destination. It's never final. You can't run to it. You can't find it. As you grow and build new memories, new loving events, happening occurrences into your life. Once you introduce that new energy, the old energy has no choice but to move aside. So, someone you may not think you're ready for love. You may have an ancestor that says otherwise. Slow and steady wins the race. This is not overnight. Can we be friends? Can we see where this can go? You have the Knight of Pentacles. You have a Knight of Pentacles here. Yeah, in the upright, sign of good news financially. Financial good news. Nice or slow moving energy. I ain't gonna lie. Nice or slow. Because they're calculated, they plan, they're strategic. They normally don't even want to run in. They watch, they analyze before they move. This Knight of Pentacles is some money financial blessing, some kind of asset, some kind of wealth, making its way to you over time. It's been some years since you've been waiting for this to come in. But as it's been approaching, moving, climbing, it's been accumulating, gathering, picking up, increasing in value, adding to its amount. So when you receive it, this is a great fortune. Because over time it's being built. It's increasing. This is a great fortune coming your way. But as you emotionally growing into your Queen of Cups energy, you're calling in this money. So you're in the manifestation energy. You got the number 23 and the number 14. I don't know if those numbers may or may not be important to you. Well, not may not, may. Well, Seven of Hearts is Seven of Cups. Now, Seven of Cups can be illusions, a little confusion, maybe a fear of an opportunity that's been lost, maybe a fear of something that's going to be lost and not repaired or replaced or received, fearing that you lost too much time, it's been gone, the opportunity is gone, the chance is gone, you're too old, all those human experiences when we over emotional. The stork denotes a change of residence. Now, these are my gypsy fortune telling cards. So although the cards may also match tarot, the messages will be slightly different. The stork denotes a change of residence for the better. Sooner or later, according to the distance, somebody gonna be moving. You getting all this money, finally getting this inheritance, getting this settlement. You picking up, packing light, getting the hell out of Dodge, away from that toxic connection, that toxic family, the toxic community, job, status, keeping you unhealthy, unhappy, unfulfilled. Somebody relocate. Gonna relocate yourself, or you're inheriting a house or land. You're gonna be moving on it, into it, for it. I'm definitely getting somebody single. So this is for you if you're single. If you are already in a marriage and still together living, this ain't your message. This ain't your message. This is for someone that is a lone ranger, the matriarch of the family, holding it down, struggling alone, suffering in silence, carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. This is being sent in to give you relief, to release you from that energy. Seven of Clubs is the Seven of Wands in tarot. Seven of Wands is standing your ground. Standing your ground. Being ready to fight. Being ready. Not being on the offense, but being ready for defense if necessary. It's not starting the war, but being ready for the battle. The lilies forecast a happy life, but family sorrow is surrounded by clouds. Okay. You will have a very happy life when you move, when you relocate, when the spirit moves you. Because you're right now, you're surrounded by a family clouded in deception, in disloyalty, and secrets. The clouds are the moon energy. Those are secrets, things hidden, lies, deception. You're being relocated, and you're being guided to relocate with this sudden fortune, because you're in the energy, in a community, in a state, in a situation, in a hometown where you don't belong, where you will not be able to continue to thrive when you get this fortune. Too busy looking over your back, watching out. That's not life you want to live. Break free, break away, start all over, start somewhere fresh. That's the guidance here. This is foretelling the future. This is not in the moment, this day. We have the number 20 and 21, number 43, with 6 of Wands, 6 of Clubs, 6 of Wands in Tarot. You know, 6 of Wands in Tarot came out in the Tarot. It was the man on the horse, victory, success, achievement, public acknowledgement, the applaud of your ancestral spirit team for your resilience, endurance, lightning, lightning, the notes, surprise, surprise, surprise. This is going to blow your mind. This tower moment, it will be a tower moment. Towers represent a major shifting that is necessary for justice to be served. So this is about to blow somebody's mind. Your mind's about to be blown with this victory. Bigger than you know, more than you expected. That is way too many, Spirit. Yeah, lightning. There's a tower moment coming. There is a tower moment approaching. A final ending. A final ending with the 10 of spades, which is the 10 of swords, deception, betrayal, a painful permanent ending. While you are receiving greatness, elevation, blessings, someone is coming into a painful permanent ending, because that's what they wanted for you, right? This Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups can be soulmate energy. Now, soulmates, you know what they are. They can be family. They can be an ex. They can be friends. All soulmates ain't intimate. The fox in close proximity. Argues distrust. Yeah, distrust of acquaintances who are seeking to betray you. Distrust of acquaintances who are seeking to betray you. The fox in close proximity. Number 11. All right. This is for someone in particular. Because if there is somebody in the room, whether you're in the room, outside the room, because the number 11 is here, which is the 2, which is a marriage, a union, a partnership, a collaboration or something. If you are still living with this person, if you are still communicating with this person, if you're still engaging in intimacy with the next, for money, for assistance, I don't care what the reason is. If you're still living in the house with those people you know you should not be with for financial gain or for need or desire. This says the fox in close proximity. You got a snake in your grass, a fox, you got a wolf in sheep's clothing in your yard. Pay attention, reevaluate your allies, who you swapping information with, who you swapping the tea with, who you talking to, who you gossiping with, who you giving all your heart or your time, your attention to. Yeah, check again, beloved. Somebody need to make some moves. And the reason why this is happening for someone, for the masses who are receiving this, is because God sees the snake in your yard. He sees the wolf in your home, in your bed. He knows what went around in this soulmate connection. Who broke this contract? I don't know, I just heard Foxy Brown. Maybe you, as a feminine, growing up, were compared to Foxy Brown. Brown skin in the RE. Up against my brown skin. We've got a 4 of Cups in reverse. In the upright, with all 4 cups, it came out in tarot. Loneliness, boredom. I need to get out. I need to just feel alone, unhappy, phone dry, maybe feeling a little unsafe to get outside, mending over a broken heart. It's time to stop nursing a broken heart every day and every night. It is what it is, boo. Why? Because it was what it was. And there ain't that, period. Period. There ain't no conclusion. There ain't no buffer. There ain't no buts. That's it. It was done. It happened. It happens to the best of us. Don't take it personal. It happens to the best of us. Lesson learned. Case closed. Move on. Stop nursing a bruised ego and a broken heart every day and every night. 4 cups in reverse. Get up, get out, shake it off, live your life. Because be grateful you got one still, and be grateful you are not them, and not about to receive the karma they're about to receive. Be grateful that you're the one on the side of the righteous, and move on with your life. Wallowing in confusion and illusion and regret and anger and what ain't helping at all. You want to get this 10 of Pentacles? Want to get this 10 of Pentacles? 10 of Pentacles and tarot, great fortune, sudden wealth, jackpot, unexpected income. Hello, busy, booked, and blessed. Accumulation of wealth, receiving, growing, seeing the financial stability, increase, and maintenance. The scythe, yeah, disappointment. Yeah, for those of you that are business owners, have a platform, a website, a storefront, a product, a gift, whatever it is, a hustle that you've been throwing all your energy into, all your time into, your wisdom, you surrender and sacrifice to work for the Most High, whatever it is. And you know, time after time, they come to block you, to false report you, stalk you, to watch you, to send hexes and negative spell work through lying and commenting, fake profiles, fake, so you know that. The game they're playing, the circus with the monkeys and the clowns over there, where you don't belong, where you finally got away from, those people, disappointment. I know you've been disappointed because you haven't seen the returns of your work, your energy, your time. You see the 4 wands? Do you see your key? Do you see your key? You are being granted with the key will unlock a treasure chest of abundance. Finally, you're getting your key, your inheritance, your settlement, your agreement, your reparations, your rewards, your blessings for your good deeds, your good energy, your weight, your time, your years, your tears. You're getting a key to unlock your treasure chest, your generational wealth, your spiritual inheritance. Finally, to reap the favor of God, to prosper. 4 wands is 11-11. 11-11. People love to say twin flames, yada yada. It may be in a love reading, But in a spiritual reading such as this, 1111 are the pillars of support of a house, a structure, a foundation, a building, a lifestyle, support, security, and maintenance on the way. The key, unlock that door to that new house. The key to unlock the door to that new house, that residence, that home, that business, that storefront, that bodega, botanica, spiritual shop. Whatever you want to do, God's giving you the key to success. Traveling, to events, to public speak, to motivate, to inspire, to create, put out your art, live in your art, whatever that art is, whether you paint, the gallery, musician on stage, across the world, your name being known, your work being known. Whether you're a spiritualist, a healer, a reader, a coach, a mentor, an influencer. Hello, 1111. You get the key to unlock a new world. New doors that never opened before shall now open. 9 of Pentacles. Single and mingling. And I said this was to someone not married. On your own. Surviving. Maintaining. 9 of Pentacles is financial independence. Financially independent. Finance is healthy. You looking healthy, glowing, attractive, alluring, manifesting. The heart signifies great joy. Near. Up next. Coming next. 4 Wands. The key nearby is a certain message of success. The key is a message in the upright. It's a message of certain success. I definitely see somebody traveling a lot for work. Somebody definitely traveling for work. Maybe your relocation will be to take that position, take that job, start that business. An offer coming in that you actually will not have to refuse. 9 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 9 of, was that clubs? Is a 9 of Wands and Tarot pushing through. That's the wounded healer who has now become the wounded warrior. Oh, you know how to push through. You know how to make it work. You make a dollar out of a penny. You stretch. You maintain. You hold it down. You carry it all. But you were built for that. You were built for that with the 9 of Cups. 9 of Hearts, 9 of Cups. Here comes God walking in your wish fulfillment. Wishes being granted. Dreams being granted. Happiness. Content. 9 of Cups. Here comes that offer. Here comes that offer. The book press. This is written in, I think, the Old English. And of course, we learned the New English, which is why I'm trying to decipher it in the New English, because this is written in Old English that nobody ain't going to understand if you don't know it. The discovery of a mastery. Ooh. Affecting the person for the better. Discovering a mastery. Affecting a person for the better. This is definitely about something that's being built from the ground up that you built yourself. This is about self-mastery, mastering your craft, a business, an idea, a project. 9 of Wands, the park foretells a new love. Real love. I just heard Mary J. Blige, real love. Somebody, you got some real love walking in. Because you got some new love. Somebody's bringing in a new cup that wants to work with you. You've got somebody that wants to work with you on this new beginning. Somebody that wants to come in with the Eight of Pentacles and work with you to build this new legacy, this new business, this new project, this new idea. The broken glass foretells of bad luck for long years, if near. Ooh, but it came out with the Joker, which in this card would be the devil. And this card would be whoever this was that worked against what you were building. Whoever this was that worked against what you were building, your Eight of Pentacles, that you put in your blood, sweat, and tears. Whoever this was that worked against you, gaining financially, growing independently, being out on your own, building your kingdom, your queendom, your legacy. This devil energy is being moved out your way so you can have this first. And we got a King of Swords here representing a divorce that leads you to the Queen of Pentacles. Someone that you moved on from, walked away from, closed the door, right? Because they were affecting your money, affecting your elevation, affecting your ascension. Yeah. Now this person wants to come in and work on this marriage, this partnership, this business. Oh, Five of Wands in reverse, they don't want to fight anymore. They don't want to compete anymore. Why? Because you're about to get this. Well, that's 8. Or Archangel Michael said, that's the mother effing truth, Rose. Now they want to come in because they see you about to succeed on your own. Now they want, but this is a snake. But this is the snake with the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is fast movement, a targeted pace, something coming in. This is a snake. Stand in your Queen of Wands, take your power back. Someone's coming in to knock you off your throne again. Yeah. They're coming to stop you from this new beginning. Somebody that, through your swords, broke your heart, left you desolate, kept you in this pain and this misfortune. They celebrated with others your downfall. Two of Wands. Now they're planning to come in and make you some kind of offer to settle. You're going to have a decision to make. But if you take that, you have a decision you're going to have to make, beloved. This person is coming in to tell you that they want to help. They've decided, they've awakened, they transformed, they saw God, they see the light, whatever. Only because they know time is up. Or because they know time is up, time is coming to an end for you to receive, to get back your inheritance. They know it. They may have some kind of foretold information, or they pretty much know, remember, somebody passing away, and somebody possibly going to jail. Somebody in mental prison and wants to be released from this karma. Somebody may want to come in and actually confess. It may be in your best interest to answer the call, pick up the phone, have the conversation, put the bitterness on hold, the resentment on hold, because there may be some information, that's the only way you're going to get it. So if you're holding back on communicating because you're not healed and still living in your shadow and being afraid, you may want to pick up the phone. You may want to accept that communication. There may be some information you actually may need. That's for someone. You decide whether or not that is your part of the message. You use your discernment. I'm not telling you to go talk to people that you know ain't got, but Spirit said what Spirit said. Someone you may be blocking the information you need, refusing to communicate with others, to stay in your own little bubble. And God trying to send you what you need, trying to send you messages in all kind of ways. Welcome back, Sarah Cordova. Glad to see you, beloved. Sigma, greetings. Gonzalez, Mary Jane. Hey, Mary. The 11th of this month. Mary Jane. Happy birthday in advance, Mary Jane. If the 11th is not on a Sunday, come back into live on your birthday. Happy birthday in advance. Yes. Christina, will my kids return home to me soon? If you have interest in knowing Christina, book a reading. It clearly says in the chat exactly how you get a personal reading done and get your answers received. If you want a yes or no, and only that, it's only $5.55 for that. But no, I'm not answering no questions for free. If you're really interested and you're that concerned, I think you can muster up the minimum $5.55. Shining light. Hello, beloved. Did I say hey to Tammy? Hey, Tammy Bernice. Hey, Tammy. So I just put all the information in the chat so you can clearly see it. Clearly. If you can write, you can read. So if you want answers, send a donation. I don't know why anybody think I would answer them for free. Why would I answer anybody's question for free? You're new. You ain't even been in. You probably haven't even subscribed or hit the like button. Send any kind of donation now or in the past. Probably not. So then there's that. And I'm assuming if you did it here, you're doing it in other chats as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, angel number 1, 2, 3, 4. Have you been seeing this angel number? We're moving on. That is progress, movement, forward movement, persistence. Keep going. I mean, really keep going. You have completed a task that is in alignment with your soul's journey. The divine is letting you know that it sees you and that all of your persistence is paying off. You are being acknowledged. Take steps to stay in alignment with your soul's journey and reap the rewards of your persistence. Ashe, ashe, and ashe. Because of your persistence, your faith, you're pushing through every challenge, every obstacle, passing every test. You're being acknowledged by the divine for blessings and rewards. 15, 15, 15, 15. Creativity. Keep accessing the creative connection that you feel to the divine. That's the divination craft. The whispers speak through your creative connection. That's prayer, allowing you to express the beauty that is within you and connect you to the love that is all around you. Creativity is your birthright. As you express your creativity, you feel a beautiful flow of love and connection. I don't know if you have an altar, if you consider altar. Altars don't have to be something permanent in your home. In my mentorship, as well as in my work, I show, guide, and teach others how to build a traveling altar. You can take it everywhere you go. You can leave it in your home. You can move it to separate rooms. It's sacred. It's closed. Only for you. You can use it at night when you get up in the middle of the night. You can reach for it. If you're interested in creating a traveling altar, book a half-hour, 30-minute session with me, and we will build your traveling altar for you, especially those that live with other people or in a place that's not permanent or where you have no privacy or where other people may not believe in that practice. I can show you how to build a traveling altar. No one will ever even know what it is, even if it's sitting in your room. Very important for the collective if you are traveling all across the world, especially for work, especially if you're working in a spiritual craft, you should have an altar with you at all times, not just you should have a traveling altar to go with you. In these hotel rooms, in other people's house, wherever you stay, wherever you are, have your altar with you. Easy to build and very inexpensive. And most of them you probably already got in your home and don't even know. Or if you're just a beginner and you don't want to start with the permanent altar or something so grand, I got 4 altars in my house and I'm traveling. 143, have you been seeing one angel number 143? Preparation, what have I been speaking about? Thank you, Mama. It's about the preparation. Life is filled with phases. The whisper is telling you to prepare for the unexpected, that tower moment, and allow change to pass through with a sense of peace. Financial and creative changes are on the way. Your dreams and desires are coming to fruition, bringing change that you will welcome with an open heart and an open mind. Ashe. 123, 120. These are today's angel numbers that have appeared. If you see them today or throughout the week, pay close attention. They can be a confirmation for the reading that your blessing is very near, getting closer and closer and closer. I don't want a card. I'm just shuffling to put back in the box. Thank you, Spirit. Don't throw no card out. We be a forever. Okay, beloved. We're getting into the personal readings. I see someone who is on first on today's list. I see you, beloved. Number 1 on today's list. Okay. Mary Woods. Mary, Craig Contrary. Mary is number 1. Sarah is number 2. Okay, Mary gets an ancestral buck. And a 1 question, yes or no, for Mary. And Sarah got 1818 mini with a free yes or no. Okay, beloved. I'm gonna have to make a list for these because the rest are in the back, and I'll put things on. Because right now, there's one on my desk, but I have more in the back. So this one is for Mary Woods. In honor of your ancestral bloodline for Saturday's ceremony. Thank you, Mary. Mary, your ancestral offering for Saturday. So far we have Mary Woods, Ken Bryant's. So we'll do Mary's yes or no first, and then we'll do Sarah's mini reading. They have now extended the reading. So if you would still like to get on the list for today, I have 4 spots left. Sash has put all the information in the chat. It's also in the pinned comment. If you want a reading, $18.18. A simple yes or no confirmation is $5.55. Ancestral offering for Saturday is $3 or more donation. Let's get some shuffling. And we'll get Mary your yes or no. Cards have rested, so come on now. I know when I gotta rest, my cards be tired too. Thank you, Saj, for your donation. Gonna get you an ancestral buck. Put your name on the list. When I get them from the back, I'll put the names on them and I'll show them tomorrow so you can see. Okay, y'all. So let's get Saj down for the ancestral buck. Get the rest in the back. Make sure I put your name on your massage. Okay, Mary. For Mary Woods. Spirit, we ask that you only allow us to receive clarity and discernment, confirmation in this reading. For Mary, leave no room for illusion or confusion. To know, place her heart what she needs clarity on. Please give her precise information. Ashe. All right, Mary. Here's your yes or no. Mary, you got a yes, beloved. Mary, you got a yes. There you go, Queen. There you go. Some good news, some good information, some action, communication, good news, optimism. Congratulations, Mary. Because I know what the question was. But even if when y'all don't write it, when the card comes out, I then know. So yeah, Mary, good news on the way. Something you desire, something you wish for, something you want, something grand. Stay optimistic. Stay vibrating high. Keep your head to the sky. I see it come. Ashe, Mary, Ashe. All right, Sarah. Sarah gets a full mini. Sarah gets a full. Mary, were you holding your breath? Would you hold your breath, Mary? Okay, Sarah. This one is for Sarah. Let's get you. Sarah, you get a numerology number to lead the energy. 12-4-17. 12-4-17. Mary, you got the 8th card, which is for strength. You got the strength card. And the lovers. This is about a decision, a choice. You need to have strength, determination, patience with this decision that's being made, determination to see it through. If this has to do with a lover, you're being guided to your inner strength, it's determination. Let's see what it's based on for Sarah. Lovers and strength. Speak to Sarah, Spirit. For Sarah. Okay, Sarah. Woo, Sarah. Okay, Sarah. A sneaky, deceptive, a thief, a liar, somebody that may have ghosted or abandoned you. Somebody may have ghosted or abandoned you. You, your children, their responsibility, their obligation, feeling left out in the cold. Someone that left you without financial help or resources. Yeah, they believe they defeated you. You may feel defeated at this moment because of this action that was taken against you, towards you. There's a thief here. Someone that walked away, took more than they gave, and then walked out and left you in lack and poverty. Guess what? You got an ancestor working it out. You see the magician? You see the magician? Virgo energy also represents the mother energy. You can have a feminine ancestor on the other side, was watching the whole time. Because guess what? Guess what, baby girl? Looks like something is about to turn in your favor. It looks like things are about to turn in your favor, Sarah. With Six of Pentacles is generosity, equal give and take. Equal give and take. If somebody has taken something from you and not equally reciprocated that energy, oh, your ancestors say, oh, we getting it back in blood, baby girl. This person jealousy, envy, drama, a liar. Yes, definitely, yes, somebody that sabotaged your connection. This person, materialistic, gainful and opportunist, that walked out and thought they would live a good life. But destiny, Wheel of Fortune is destiny. Luck turning in your favor, Sarah, luck turning in your favor. Because what's being manifested at this time, you're getting it all back. Them giving it back, being forced to return it, a settlement, an agreement, making up for what they took, what they owe was due to you. Reparations are due. And you're in your manifestation season at this moment. You're manifesting this through your energy. Somehow through your energy, maybe you've allowed the transformation. You've allowed the transformation. You didn't fight, you didn't beg. You allowed. You let go, you surrendered. Because of that energy, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, beloved. Destiny is on your side. You are destined to receive what is due you. See the scale of justice that they're carrying, taken from one and given to another, who's owed it, who it belongs to. Yeah, honey, scales of justice are turning this wheel. You're going from the bottom to the top. And somebody that thought they left you bruised, broken, in poverty, and lack, especially if you have children with you. Especially. But if not, wherever this energy is, something you are doing, beloved, is manifesting a win-win outcome in your favor. Good luck, good karma. Celebrate, good times come. Let's celebrate. There's your yes. Cut the deck for your yes or no. There's your yes. You're going to be celebrating real soon, my love. Because here it come. Walking like a target, walking like a target. Karma is being served like a dish, served hot. And whoever it is that thought, hello, so yes, Sarah, a celebration is on the way. A victory is on the way. A win-win outcome is on the way. Justice is being commanded by the universe, that balance be restored. That balance be restored. Whoever they was, beloved, all they got coming, yeah, defeat. The end. It's over. Cause it's yours. Cause it's yours. Cause it's. Where my little gavel? Case closed, Sarah. Justice is yours, baby girl. Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's up. Yeah, you've been wounded. You've been juggling to hold us together, but the money is coming in. Your health is improving. Your health will be improving. Your emotional state will be improving because you made the decision to cut the cord. Archangel Michael's on deck, and they stalking and watching and let them. They only gonna be able to do it from afar. They're only gonna be able to do it from afar. You're being protected, beloved. You're being protected heavily. The universe is working together with you to get this back. Yeah. And well, man, somebody about to be a heavy burden, heavy towers, tower after tower for what they've done. Unnecessarily. Thank you, Sarah, and congratulations, Queen. Congratulations. I know it's a long time coming, and I know we may be hearing about this over and over again. It's on the way, it's on the way, it's on the way. The reason why we lose faith, because we work on human time. God don't care about no damn clock and no human time. God don't run on no 24 hours a day. When God sleep? Because between 12 and 5 a.m., the veil is thin. God is sleeping then. So when God sleep, when the sun rises, then after? Never. Never. Yeah, you got a soulmate, heavy burden. A soulmate and heavy burdens. A false soulmate, heavy burden. Yeah. Sad and lonely, in fear, refusing to believe it, in denial that it's over. It is. Yeah, somebody's going to double back and all of a sudden say, let's work on it. Nah, boo, we'll stay over there where the grass was greener. Oh, you found out it was astroturf? Oh, well, work with what you got. Because love don't live here no more. Yeah, justice being served to this King of Wands for stealing wish fulfillment from an anointed, a seed of the Most High, a child of God, although we all are, and all children treated equally. We know that, and often for good reason, often not. In this case, good reason. My card says, if you don't find another deck, we tired, boss. I know. I do. Anybody up next? Will we shut down? Nobody up next for we shuts it down. You know, I just saw a notification just showed up on my phone. They are gossiping about they are gossiping about your status upgrade. Divine Feminine getting bullied by family and friends for trying to bully you. So people watch you. People know. People may temporarily be distracted by lies, but eventually it comes to the light. And then people see what really went on. And they start talking and whispering. That's usually when karma set in. Marin. What's up, Marin? Oh, you're so welcome, Sarah. Glad to see you in. I miss anybody? The Cardinal Oracle. What's up, fam? What's up, fam? Cardinal Oracle, I see you. I don't think I missed anyone. And I'm trying to make sure I give you a shout out if I can. Atila, what's up, hon? Hey, Atila. Educate to liberate. What's up, beloved? Gonzalez. I think I said Gonzalez, right? Sigma. Gonzalez, Sigma. Did I get yeah, I got lights. All right, beloveds. Let me see. Jocelyn. Hello, Jocelyn. You're welcome, beloved. I thank you for telling me if I am chosen. Did I tell you that, Jocelyn? If I did, beloved, you're welcome. If that's a question, you haven't made a donation to the channel for a question. It's $5.55, love. If you want a yes or no to that, if that's a question. I don't see a question mark. This is a collective reading. So take resonance. If you received an energy from it, you're so welcome. But if it's a question that requires a donation. Okay, yes. I'm still not sure, but then there's that. Okay, y'all. If no one else wants to book a personal, Saj, I know if you don't want to stay for the whole thing, Saj, and you got to go, I understand. Because Saj is in a very different time zone than I am. But I'm making sure I don't see any other, I don't see that. Now, for some reason, all the apps today is moving hella slow. But I'm checking out, especially PayPal. If you use PayPal during the live, just say check PayPal. Thank God. See, there you go. There you go, Saj. You probably was supposed to be first. But PayPal just showing up. All right, Saj. Let's give Saj a mini read. Let's give Saj a mini read and a free yes or no. So I'll get you a number 22046 for Saj. 2 20, 46. Saj, you got 10. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Saj, you got the Wheel of Fortune, and you're number 4. And the Emperor. Woo! Saj. Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. That's leadership. Destiny. Destined for leadership. The Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. Standing in the doorway of good luck and good fortune. This could be an opportunity for a job, a position. Taking the lead to go forward on something that will bring in some wealth, some good fortune. Massage, Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor. Woo, yeah. Oh, you're going to like this one, Sarge. All right now. Sarge, let's start out with the 8 of Pentacles, boo-boo. Sarge, let's start out with the 8 of Pentacles, boo-boo. Ace of Pentacles, held by the hand of the divine. This is not something given to you based on luck. This is something based on your destiny. Hello? Opportunity, prosperity, abundance. This is sudden wealth. This is a great fortune. This is the universe saying to whom much is given. Well done, my good and faithful servants. This could be you receiving a job or an opportunity to take the lead in something, be the leader of something that's going to unmask a whole lot of wealth and prosperity. This is a great opportunity coming in because this says a brand new financial beginning. And it's very abundant. Yeah, at the current moment, you could be bored, feeling unfulfilled. When it comes to connections, when it comes to love, being included in a community, being surrounded by supportive energy. It's about to change. This could be you working to build something iconic. Working on building something iconic. Yeah, accumulation, growth. Climbing the ladder. It says new job, self-employment, building a business, a brand. Yeah, look at you. You could be retreating in solitude in hermit mode, strategizing, meditating, planning heavily in heavy thoughts. In heavy thought about planning for the future. Whatever you do, whatever you choose, it's part of your destiny and the Wheel of Fortune, because the Wheel of Fortune is stepping into your destiny to be a great leader. Others admiring your work, complimenting your work, purchasing, buying, subscribing, wanting, giving and receiving equally. For whatever you put out, receiving it back. This is the work you do is going to speak for you in a very big way. Something you will take the lead on. I'm getting heavy self-employment. Somebody, either an opportunity, unmasking itself, showing up as a reward, as part of your destiny that's now unfolding. Putting you in a leadership position. This is a leadership position. The Emperor is definitely about self-employment. Boss energy, CEO status. I also see you being blessed to be a blessing. This is being blessed to be a blessing. Helping others. And thus them being generous to you for that help. Let's get that free yes or no, Saj. Kind of Zach or Saj, yes or no. Saj better know. If you're worried about those who watched, stalked, searching, coming up against you, trying to hold you back, trying to cut you down, this is about a delayed news. This is about you needing to have patience. Your fourth inspiration, new ideas, planning for the future. This is about having patience, working together on divine timing. This is definitely divine timing. Your works come into fruition. Let them watch, let them stalk. That's all they can do from outside the fence. Will it impact you? Absolutely not. If you're giving too much attention to the outside energies of resistance, let it go. Refocus, re-strategize, go within. Because whoever they are, judgment is already on the way for them. Don't worry about those who rise against you. The spirit about to cut them down and cut them loose. The judgment is about you answering the call, finally answering the call to step into your destiny as a leader in a leadership position. Get into a daily hustle that's going to unmask a lot of abundance. Pulling back from the outside energies, the outside voices, knowing that that's just part of the position. It comes with status. Will it impact you financially? Absolutely not. Nothing they can do, nothing they can say. This is your destiny to be healthy, wealthy, and abundant. And whoever has been standing in your way in the interim is about to receive some heavy judgment. The judgment is being called for everyone involved accordingly, according to their deeds. Stand your ground, beloved. Stand your ground. Be ready to defend, but don't start a war. Because there you are again. You called the Emperor, and you showed up as the last card that I was going to pull. Confirmation, beloved. God's about to grace you and place you on throne at a table. Your enemy's going to have to see you eat and eat well, beloved. Peace, harmony, healing, balance is all being restored because the Most High says so. This is my card of the ancestors who have stepped in, clear your path to a grand destiny and a very abundant future. You can prepare to step out of the old and into the new. Yeah, you're being advised to go on and do your thing, move away, stay in calm waters. Let them fight amongst themselves. Don't include those hometown, all these people from your past, family. King Cups is a father figure here that's heavily burdened with regrets because they made a decision to come against your destiny, stop your growth, break your heart, get others to join in. The fat lady song, wish fulfillment is on the way, plan for a better future. Because justice, baby, is being served. But with that, they ain't gonna break the gavel today, though. With that, I shake. See, I had to hold. It was already moving when I picked it up. Gotta hold it down. So there you go, side. Congratulations. But fell out. Oh, son. And you're about to get a loving contract as a cherry on your cake. As a cherry on your cake. You're getting a new soul, a soul contract. Someone to support you, love you, compliment you, cheerlead you, help you, assist you, heal your heart, elevate your mind, bring stability into your life, a partner you can build with, grow with, like-minded, mature. Congratulations, Saj. Ashe. Ashe. Yo, PayPal. I need to find out, was PayPal, y'all get on my nerves, PayPal, like for real. I don't understand why all these glitches. I download it and I unload it. Download it and it just went, I don't know. They need to get rid of glitches, do a server update. I don't know what they need to do, but they need to get together. You're welcome, side. Good side. Still standing. Oh, no, that's right. What's up, still standing? Long overdue. Say it again, Bobo. Julie Claus. Hello, Julie Claus. And Jocelyn, do you want yes or no confirmation of the donation? If you need, Jocelyn, I got you, Queen. Donation and a boogie. Okay, Jocelyn, I got time for Ancestral Lucky Bucks. You were inside. They're in the back, so when I get them, I'll put your names on it. I'll be sure to flash it tomorrow so you see. But you want a yes or no, Queen. I got you, Jocelyn. I got you, Queen. Getting yes or no for Jocelyn. Confirmation clarity. Let's get it. Oh, Jocelyn, they trying to give you a full read. Your ancestor must got a lot to say to you, Jocelyn. All right, Jocelyn. Meditate on the question as I bring you your conclusion. Yes or no for Jocelyn. Jocelyn, you got a yes. There's some kind of offer, Jocelyn, that's on the way. This is a yes. The question has to do with love, romance, a partner, an invitation, a date night, something on to the next level, someone being, you got a yes, honey. A romantic offer is on the way, invitation, go out, follow your heart, stay out of your head, don't overthink it. You got somebody who's very attractive and wants to come in, some kind of creative expression, you got a yes. Dating, affection, someone ready to give you that cup. Now I will say, Jocelyn, the Knight of Cups is not a king, is not an emperor. So you got a decision to make. This could be something, this could be someone that has refused to commit so far, or they're moving hella slow with this cup. Why? The cup is a little empty. They may not have a lot to offer. They may be a little intimidated that they don't know how to come in and how to approach. The heart is in it. The heart is in it. It may not be elaborate. They may see you as high maintenance, but take a chance. Follow your heart. Make a heartfelt decision. Do not allow outside energies to judge it. Don't overthink it. You can always redecide, change your mind anytime you want. But you got to yes. And this person may be going through their own tower moment, coming to a new realization about you. They want to talk, communicate, confess, they love something. But it's still a yes. Should you listen? Yeah. Should you go? Yeah. Should you couldn't get? Yeah. Should you find out? Yes. Why not? Why not? Like I said, we can redirect it at any time. But if you need to know, go with the flow. But like I said, this person may still have the bills. They may not have it all together. They may still be growing. But it may be worth a try, a look, a see. Yeah. Hey, love. Thank you, Saj. You're welcome. Yeah. So Jocelyn, check it out. Check it out, boo. It won't cost you more than you are willing to spend. Just remember that. If they have less and you have more, remember who you are, queen. We're not buying love. We're not buying attention. We're not helping them out to stop, lady. I'm going to say this for the ladies. And it is for ladies. I'm a lady, right? Even when you find a masculine that's still coming up, still building, still fine, let him do so. Let him do so. He was trying to do it before you. He can still do it while he's with you without you putting your hand out. Playing house. Don't be playing wife if you ain't wife. Don't be trying to impress them when they're coming less impressive anyway. Let a man be molded, chiseled, built by God to be an emperor, to be a husband, to be a father, to be a counterpart. Ladies, stop getting these degrees and mans, PhDs, the apartment, the job, the house, you cars, you got all your shit together. He come and he's a Mr. Builder Upper, a Mr. Fixer Upper. He may have love, he may be a good man, but slow and steady gonna win that race. Because if you switch roles, you'll never get back in your place. Hello, it's one thing when she leave him, show up at all his events or whatever he do, to invest just a little bit. You pay the bill, you pay the tip. Hello, you hear me? What I'm saying? Because the holidays are coming, it's cuffing season. Stop moving over and playing house for a man that ain't got one, can't build one, and don't know how to start. That ain't your job to teach. Men are helpmates. Women are the. You already birthed his legacy, his queen. You already birthed his kingdom. What more are you trying to do? Birth him? Two? Birth the man that. That's why there's too many women out here carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders and complaining. Ain't no good men out here. There ain't no good men out here because we're allowing them to not be. We're allowing them to be bums, to be complacent, to be lazy. So women, queens, and mothers, please stop blaming these men. You raising sons, you spoiling. They don't know how to be good boyfriends. Well, that's my son. Ain't no girl gonna come here. Wasn't you somebody's daughter? I don't care what you gave birth to. Wasn't you somebody's daughter? Didn't you want a man to treat you right? Weren't you hoping for a father to make? Mothers out here raising these sons. Stop raising these bitches. And that's a male bitch. Stop raising him. Oh, that's my little boy, my little son. Put that nigga in the dirt. Teach him to survive, to thrive on his own. He shouldn't be trying to get him up. If he can't hold this together solo, don't know grown ass woman want to be called up. I would love to take you out. I would love to spend some quality time. I would love to know your interests. And then all of a sudden it's can you take over there to meet me? Oh, you're not sending a car? I don't care if you got one or not. You're not sending a car paid to get me there and to return me home? The hell no, we're not meeting up. I don't know about these new modern women. Ain't nobody doing that. I'm chasing now. Ladies, stop chasing. It's 8 billion people on the planet. New dick arrive every day. It's a dime a dozen. So if that's all you want, you certainly ain't got to play right for that. Don't do it. Don't be out there washing these men clothes, and cooking these men food, inviting them to your crib, and doing that. You know, at the end of the day, all he giving you is it's bending you over and hitting it from the back. Listen, no judgment, because God knows I've been that. I'm not speaking to you from pretense. I'm speaking to you from experience. Oh, I've been that. I've been dick whipped with ties. And all, oh yeah, I've been that. Baby daddy, whatever. Playing house, thinking they got potential. Let me stop it. Please. The earth needs it. Mother crave it. To get her empresses back, her queens back. We are the wombs of this planet. You don't owe nobody nothing. Don't be out here birthing these karmic legacies for these karmic men. And then your kids got generational curses to break. Because you chose. Now, if you already done that, then we have. That's what ascension transformation is for. Just do that. And start over. Clean slate. New page. Leave with faith. It is what it is. And I'm building better and bigger and moving on to finally earn my Boaz. But please, stop being in denial that man's crap. Now, he not slow. He lazy. He not slow. He lazy. The potential is for dreamers. Action is for movers and builders. Potential is for dreamers. Don't let nobody sell your dream when you got your own that's not been filled yet. If a man don't come and has built nothing, he ain't built nothing to show, then what he's selling you? An illusion? A dream? A fantasy? You can't feel it, it ain't tangible. Close those doors. And if you really want it, if he's seeing you, what do you need? What do you want? What do you desire? Wait until it comes through. Wait till he comes through with it. A plan, emotion, and movements. And that's all she wrote on that. Because I got daughters. And I got a son. Hello. And they're being raised accordingly to that energy. Not the same. Equal love, equal support. Direction, definitely different. They're definitely being guided separately in different ways. as they should be. Stop teaching little girls to be men. You don't need no man. Work for yourself, but stop teaching these little daughters to be men and stop babying these sons to be little bitches. It starts with us. We the womb ladies, we carry it. We blame men out here, but who made them? And we chose their daddy too, if you want to go there. It's time to change the world one baby at a time. Let's do it. I don't care if it's a grandbaby or yours or someone else's. And with that, I'm going to say, Cynthia Eastside. The lawsuit that was filed against me was thrown out. Yo, let's get a clap for Cynthia. Let's get a clap for Cynthia. I know that's right, Cynthia. Congratulations, Queen. See how God move? See how God move when you stand in the righteous? It's patient. It takes time. Right when you think you're about to lose, watch how he moves. Stay the course. Lee Matter, thank you, but is that Lay or Lee? Lay? Hello? Lay Matter? I love the name. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Thank you, beloved. All right, loves. That's it. I'm really out now. So I gotta go. All right, y'all. If y'all hit the like button, only and only if you hit the like button, may Spirit bless you in your home tenfold. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Thank you for your love, your generosity, your bookings, your blessings, your kindness, getting in the chat, helping me hold this together, allowing me to be a channeler to guide you in the right direction. I am Mistress of the Gates. Goddess Alicia coming through for you. I'll be back again tomorrow. If you didn't get your reading today, get it done tomorrow, boo-boo. Take action. Don't let nothing stand in your way, including confusion and delusion. When clarity awaits, with simple yes or no, if not, a full reading. Get the food that God is giving you. As within, so without, as above, so below. And with that, I'll say, a beautiful day, a beautiful week. We approaching the weekend. Happy October 1st. Get your cinnamon. My diviners, you know, get that cinnamon. Open those windows and that front door. I know people say, blow it out. Why would you blow your good luck outside the door, outside the windows? I don't know. Teachers don't. But in my hoodoo practice, we blow that bitch in. If cinnamon represents luck, prosperity, protection, why the hell I'm blowing it out the window, out the door? You stand on the outside, open your front door, you make a prayer, and you blow it inside. Hello? You sprinkle it in your windows. Don't blow it out the window, sprinkle it in. Hello? Burn your cinnamon incense. If you don't got cinnamon incense, you could burn actual cinnamon sticks. If you have a charcoal disc, if you have a charcoal disc, if you have one, put a little powdered cinnamon in it. Well, burn it first, over burn up, so it ignites. Sprinkle your cinnamon on it, put it in a safe dish, and let it permeate. You can make your own incense. You ain't got to go to the store and be fancy. Get you a cinnamon stick. You can put a little olive oil in the cinnamon stick, put in a safe proof dish, and watch it burn. The olive is, but I'm not going to go into the whole thing, but olive is a very potent oil to be used in hoodoo. That's some them two together are a powerful collaboration. You can also, they have the cinnamon. I'm not going to go there. Anyway, let me go. Because I'm about to start a I'm getting so many downloads. I love you all. Have a blessed day. I'll see you tomorrow. Ashe.